Fitness guru Nick Robinson is sharing her secrets to a healthy lifestyle. Hi, I'm Veronica with WatchMojo.com, and today we're taking a look at the last step, rest and recovery.
You have to be sleeping adequately in order for your body to be able to recover from whatever you're doing, and for your body to rebuild itself. It rebuilds itself and resets itself at night during deep sleep. So the first thing we need to look at is, how are you sleeping? And we look at sleep hygiene. And what sleep hygiene means is, how long are you sleeping? When are you sleeping? Are you sleeping during shift work, during the day, or at night? How early do you go to bed? How early do you wake up? And when you're sleeping, how often do you wake up? And how long does it take you to get back asleep? And when you're in sleep, how deeply do you sleep?
So how many hours do we need to rest at night?
On average, the human body is designed to rest for about 8 hours per night or more. Before we invented the light bulb, we used to go to bed at sundown and we'd wake up at sunup. So most of us are going to bed far too late, we're sleeping far too poorly, and we're waking up too early. And what happens is people build up what we call a sleep debt. And when you're chronically sleep deprived and you have a debt of sleep, your body will force you to make up for that debt by making you sick. In prehistoric times, a caveman, if he was consistently sleep deprived, it meant either that his tribe was under attack by, say, wolves or another tribe, or perhaps that there was a famine. So the endocrinological system will put you into what we call survival mode, which means that your body will decide that no matter how much you're exercising or how well you're eating, your body will take all those calories and put it into fat storage, and predominantly around the middle, into the core, what we call visceral fat. And that's really dangerous. That is predisposition to disease when you have a high amount of visceral fat.
What do you have to say to those people who say they just can't fall asleep any earlier and they don't need more than 4 hours?
Most people are caught in this really vicious cycle where they tell me they can't sleep, and then I say, well, what are you taking during the day in terms of coffee and stimulants? And most people say, well, I'm so tired that I take, a cup of coffee in the morning, and then I ask, is it a small cup or is it a 16-ounce cup? And then how many of those during the day are you taking? And then are you eating a lot of sugar during the day? Are you having stimulants or stimulating drinks? And then I look at really the true cycle of sleep deprivation usually means that those people are addicted to stimulants, and you can never get off that cycle.
If you've had a hard night, are there other ways to get that energy?
There are things that you can do that help you compensate for lack of sleep, like massage, for example, or doing a thermal circuit, going into the sauna, and then finishing with a cold ice shower. And for people who are really sleep deprived, there are other steps that we can take.
When it comes to recovering after a workout, what is the proper way?
Well, the truth is that exercise is another stress on the body. So when you're exercising, your body needs to recover from the exercise that you've been participating in. And if you take your body into a good resistance training routine, you're probably going to total muscle exhaustion, which is a term that means that your last repetition, whatever it was the last repetition your body was able to handle before it went into failure. So when you're at that point, your body actually has micro tears that are created in the muscle, and your muscle needs to re-knit itself back together in order to create more muscle fibers. So it's really important to strategically place rest within your overall training strategy.
Thank you very much, that's great.
Thank you.